Hey everyone! In today's video, we're taking a look at how 1K players play chess. We're going to take a look at some common blunders that they make, some situations that arise that are decisive in their games, and hopefully this will serve lower rated players that are aiming to achieve that rating to get there. So let's take a look.
In this position, white played here. Can you see what the threat is? If you want, you can pause the video for a moment. Here, the threat is e5, threatening the queen and also checkmate. However, the opponent saw that even though they didn't reply in the best possible way, they went here, and white was still able to play e5 with good consequences for them. Little by little, white increased their advantage and got the job done. Here they had mate in 2, they missed it, but still they were able to win. Here you can see some of the blind spots that 1K players have. Here c3 was played targeting this knight, however, white didn't stop to think where can this knight go. Here knight f5 is possible because after you take back here, you lose the knight over there, so actually black wins a pawn. However, maybe that wasn't so easy to see, so they took over here, and now white should be better if they take here with a pawn, targeting this and this at the same time. However, they took over here and were losing immediately. Black took back properly, and here white went for some tricks and was just down a piece for no reason. Here you can see something you'll encounter at 1K level and slightly above, which is the meaningless piece sacrifice. Here, black played bishop h2 check, which makes absolutely no sense. There's no attack coming, so white just took and was perfectly fine afterwards. Black lost in a couple of moves when they realized that they had completely miscalculated and misevaluated the position. You'll encounter this every now and then, and it's just free elo. Now, in this game, both players were playing very well. There were no serious blunders for quite a while. A lot of maneuvering, pieces went back and forth. And after some time, white played here, pinning the knight to the king unnecessarily. Here, the winning move, apparently, if any, would be bishop f8. Good luck finding that. However, black saw that this knight was pinned, so they played something very natural, moving the king over here so that they are not pinned themselves and can play this move going after the knight. After white went here, unpinning, they still played this move, and it wasn't very accurate, but still nothing crazy. White went here, hitting the queen, and black didn't realize it and just lost it. So these one move blunders happen a lot in 1K games. Even after so many good moves during the game. This is the 34th move in the game, and here they finally made a terrible blunder. So there's one thing to take into account. If you're always on the lookout for pieces that are hanging, your opponent probably will blunder something like that. They will blunder mate, they will blunder a queen, or at least a knight, a minor piece.
Now, here we have another situation where they blunder one move tactic here, just this fork. They even, when they went here with the knight, it's not even clear what they were doing. I think they didn't see this bishop over here, and they were just going for this. Because that's exactly what they played. Here they played here, and white just took. Here there is an oversight of a different nature. They played here, forgetting that this knight was the only piece defending this pawn. By the way, the opening here was something ridiculous. I'm not going to show it here, but you can sort of already tell by looking at these pawns over here, the king in the center. It's something really ridiculous. Knight on the rim. Terrible. And white actually didn't play so good themselves. I mean, but at least they somehow got the better of it here. But still, the big mistake here is this. They forgot that this piece was the only defender of this square, which is currently under attack. White didn't see that either. Here they could have gone here with check. And of course, after something like queen here, actually the computer wants the king to go here. But I mean, white is getting not one pawn, but actually 2 pawns in the end. So not only that, but just by looking at the position, you can tell that white is much better. So they would be crushing here. Here we have white not realizing the number of defenders and the number of attackers of a certain square. They just pushed this pawn over here. Black took with thanks. They had to move the knight. Actually, the computer wanted them to place this knight over here. And there is some long tactic involved. I mean, it's not so hard to see that the knight here would be good. I mean, it's supported by a pawn that will never be taken. So that knight is going to be bothering black for quite a long time, potentially. However, even if not seeing that, they should be able to see that this is just a bad pawn break. You're just giving your opponent a free pawn. Here there is a tactic missed, that there can be a fork over here that wins material immediately. However, both players missed it. White went here. Although this was also winning, but it's like they saw the check and they were like, I have to go check the king, instead of realizing that there can be other stuff to do in the decision. Here is an example of a much more complex position, at least in my opinion. Here, this pawn is under attack. Black saw that, and they went here, forgetting that they were also protecting this pawn, so white was much better. The computer wanted g6. And yeah, this is a great move, because now this pawn is no longer there, so there's nothing to take. And furthermore, if white wants to give this check anyway, they are completely lost because, well, not completely lost, but they're much, much, much worse, because the knight is trapped. It can't go here, here, or anywhere, because there's this pawn over here and the pawn over here. Now, 1000 can sometimes see very good attacking opportunities. So here they went with the right idea, with the rook over here, the knight over there. There's this queen staring at this, which right now doesn't mean anything, but in the future will become meaningful. The king is stuck over here, and black went here. Now, the computer wanted this right away. However, this also wins, and is what was played. And here there was mate in 1, just by going here with the queen, and the knight is defended by the rook. However, they did this other way, which also works. And what's interesting is that they saw the possibilities of this attack here. So 1000s can do this. Sometimes they can get some decent attacks on the enemy king going. That is all about this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!